from Mercy are going to be absolutely ruthless, and TZY is going to do an amazing job at sitting down here in the bottom lane by himself. So I think the matchup this game favors him a lot better on Magma, and I would actually favor them for this game.
Where did I go?
You don't have the sand.
Yes, I just did that.
Yeah, it's because you're very old, and it's surprising to everyone that, you know, you continue to live at 30. Yeah.
30 seconds.
At 30, yeah. I'm pretty sure in most anime I watch, if you're 30, you're like a decrepit old man who, like, I don't know, teaches his students at that point. Doesn't have anything of value happening in the series.
The battle begins.
Sounds about right. Yep. He builds up the Jingu Mastery stacks and decides to stop going forward. He would have had to go underneath the tower, and he's got a Fairy Fire to fall back on as well, so he was never going to be able to find that kill. Does some good damage to him, though. Yep. 110 gold worth of punishment, though. KazZ's forced to use the Sal before the laning phase even started. He had to get the bounty rune, though, so. Anyhow, let's break down this mid lane. Again, the previous matchup we saw the Queen of Pain up against Lina, which of course I think does favor the Lina quite a bit, because every time you want to go get dagger, you get punished. But up in the top lane, you already see what a miserable time Chalice is having against these heroes. If KazZ came into lane with the salve instead of having to pop it right away, it'd be full HP again, and Chalice would continue to be zoned. But already they struggle a little bit. And I thought this Necrophos pickup was amazing up until I saw the Viper.
No.
So things. Yeah, that is true. You're going to be soaking up a lot of XP from Templar Assassin, which make current life kind of miserable. He's going through a lot of mana right now, just trying to keep xNova's zone from the lane. Meanwhile, on the bottom lane, playing around in the trees and whatnot. Again, it's annoying playing this Earth Spirit inside the lane, but the strength of him will probably come closer to when it's time to go grab runes, and already we see him rotating over to the water rune. Doesn't deny it from Somnus, though, unfortunately. Fucking Zip not coming to the top one as the Earth Spirit rotation was coming in.
Is under attack.
So they both could do that for themselves. Yeah. 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 You're referring to spirit heroes, the only heroes that are good in the mid lane right now, right? Puck's kind of a spirit hero, though. He functions the same. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. I see you've been studying your lore. Back down to the bottom lane. Actually, we're looking at top. KazZ almost ends up getting run down, but he continues to be fine. Again, it's just a matter for him getting in this level 3. Templar Assassin doesn't have ton of CS. Bottom, DK getting run down here by the Razor and the Monkey King.
I don't think so.
Yeah, he's got to wait a little while for his health to regen back up. I do feel like in a CS, yes, he is. He is quite poor. He's more of a Dragon Squire than a Dragon Knight. Esports internship.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
What have we here?
I had no idea what you're talking about. This industry certainly isn't like that.
Denied.
Alright, back up here in the top lane. KazZ's still not level 3, but he wants to commit onto these heroes anyways. Now I've got Mercy up here as well.
My end comes at a price. First blood with the poison.
Yep. The looking over the net worth here, Dragon Knight again not doing so well, only 1.5k. Kunga sitting at the top, not surprising given some Somnus' performances so far. This tournament sitting at 2.6k net worth already. And the man's find a kill off on the KazZ. Ends up going a little bit too far forward here. So Chalice will regen up off of that one. Once he comes back to lane with full HP and mana, he'll be a lot better off though. It looks like Mercy's rotating back up here as well, so
Radiant structures are fortified.
you'd actually have to kind of be careful diving the T end of the tower.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Get up if you can.
Dude, Felix is going to try to go for this, I
Dire's
think.
middle tower is under attack. Dire's structures
maybe
are
he's not.
fortified.
Yeah, he's pushing the tower. This is with the catapult wave as well, and so Templar Assassin forced to come over here, get these creeps off the tower. Makes the DD rune as well. This would have been great to whack away at the tower with, but he's not going to be able to take advantage of this. This hero not amazing in dealing with the Templar Assassin either. If you get the torrent off on the refraction perfectly, you have a chance to bring her down, but not that easy to do. One thing I want to... Okay, not able to get the kill out of Mercy, gets the roll away, but I did want to point out in that previous fight up in the top lane, they made sure that Chalice ended up getting that last hit. Just so that he was able to have enough regen or to sustain the puck going onto him, but the puck ended up getting bursting him down anyways, so a valiant effort. But didn't end up finishing off KazZ right away. I'm not surprised. He wants to deal with the Viper.
Dire's top tower
Mercy's gonna
is
get
under
gone.
attack.
I'm pretty sure they're gonna Reaper Sight this. Yeah.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
And it looks like they might just give up on this top tower already.
Big prize.
Dire's top
Chalice is
tower
gonna be shoving
under
this one in.
attack.
He's gonna clear out the creep wave reasonably fast as well. He changed his mind. He from his Blade to something else. Maybe he'll get a Lotus Orb as his first item
Dire's
instead.
top
Anything that can
tower
like
is
dispel the
under attack.
silence and deal with the stacks of poison attack from the Viper, I think is a fine item build. Ring of Health right now. I think Lotus Orb is an excellent item against the Dragon Knight as well.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower.
Speaking of
is
the
under
Dragon Knight
attack.
down the bottom lane, he's just gonna pop his ultimate and chip away at this bottom tier 1. Meanwhile, inside the river, Dust. Not an easy kill to go on, but they managed to find the X. Phase shifts it.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
Very
attack.
clean.
Dire's top
Invisibility.
tower has been denied. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Yeah, if he rotates... The top tower? Oh yeah, yeah. It's not easy to rotate onto the Dragon Knight and the Viper though. You get hit by a Dragon Tail and then Poison Attack. It's just very easy for them to run you down. they were a little bit busy dealing with Dust at the same time as well. I thought they'd be able to get a kill off on him, but he did a great job at dodging the X with his phase shift. Map is fairly dark right now for Magma, despite having a Templar assassin. They don't have a lot of vision of these enemy heroes. They do now see Chalice inside their jungle, so it's possible they want to drop a Dream Coil onto him.
Silence. Stay near.
Catching xNova instead.
And now it matters not
Straight
to
to
me.
the bottom with you.
And do got the hops though. Yeah, they scouted out the Necrovos. I thought it was just him by himself, but good positioning there by xNova. Ends up catching out the puck as he was trying to rotate onto the Necrophos, and of course, they stopped that one. Do end up going
Dire's
down, but
middle
such as
tower
fate
is under
is a position
attack.
5.
Dire's structures are fortified.
They're not super pressured to leave just because Dream Coil is still on cooldown. So they can chip away the tower here. Yeah, but now the entire squad is here, and they're gonna go forward.
Behold.
Welcome back.
This isn't the end. My people died for nothing.
That's just too far.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, fairly close team fight, but again, does favor them just a
Dire's
little
middle
bit as
tower
they managed to
is
take
under
down one of the
attack.
cores, and they'll be able to get the tier 1 mid
Dire's
tower
middle
off of this
tower
as well.
has fallen.
Took them a while to get to it though. But I extended kind of far forward there, but there's so much staying on RNG. These drawn out fights definitely do favor them. And up until they get to Aghanim Shard completed on this Dragon Knight, I think that they're going to be a little bit more hesitant to try to take fights into RNG. And they're still a pretty long way away from that one. Need 1400 gold for it. All they have is this Blink Dagger. Like on one hand, you've got amazing jump. On the other hand, you just haven't been able to finish off these Necrophos in these team fights. I'm not even sure how they deal with this hero at the moment. They didn't shut him down nearly hard enough with this Viper. I thought this lane would go much better for them, but Chalice managed to persist. I think part of the issue might have been what happened at the very beginning of that game, where the Viper was forced to use a salve. And he was pretty low HP inside the lane, didn't have enough to recover, and the force kind of further back than he would have liked to be. It's not like they're losing crazy hard though. 3K up with advantage at 12 minutes is bad, but still winnable, as they say. Yeah, and KazZ's working on this 13-minute level 6.
Is under attack.
There it is. He's level 6 now. XP boosted 13 minutes. Let's go. They're gonna have to back off though. They realize the enemy team's coming. They're smoked up and walking right into them. It looks like they'll be able to dodge. If they lose KazZ, it wouldn't be the end of the world. But it looks like they're not gonna be able to connect with anybody here. It'd be very greedy for the Templar assassin to move up into the triangle and try to farm that instead just gonna hide in the trees. Realize that there are way too many enemies off the map right now. Mercy's gonna go down here.
Rot starts at the head.
Yeah,
Radiant are scanning.
Cook is working on a Radiance
Radiant's
immediately
top
after his
tower is
BKB.
under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Not much they can do about that one, unfortunately. What's DK got? Still 500 gold away from the shard. So he'll have it. He's done a decent job at recovering. He did not have a very good start to this game. 5-2 at the beginning. So the smoked up now on the side of Magma. Again, I'm surprised. You cannot get this Kunkka either. Like, again, he just pops a BKB the moment they try to commit onto him. But
Dire's top tower is under attack.
I mean, it's fine to do. No. I mean, they were all smoked up. They're waiting behind a Dragonite who blanked on top of them. I think that just popping your BKB was the appropriate response. Because they have so much follow-up that can come after that. Like a Dream Coil, Templar Assassin, just like trying to blow you up as well. You don't have a ton of armor at this point either.
Dire's
His
top
listed
tower
armor is bugged,
under
by the way.
attack.
It's not showing what he gets from his phase boots. Alright, never mind. It's fixed now. I don't know what caused that. Oh, wait, no, never mind. It's not fixed. He just walked to the tower ridge. Yeah, it only says he's got +4 on my screen. I don't know about you.
Oh, bounty!
Yeah, I mean, that's his job. You're playing Monkey King support. You're just going to be scaring the enemies out. Kind of unfortunate how little range it gives you now. 700, 500. Looks like they really don't want people to be playing this hero as support. But, you know, it is super surprising that they've ended up like nerfing a lot of the vision things over the years, but the Harpy Scout in its current form exists and nobody's done anything about it yet. Like Corrosive Haze, Track, Remnants on Storm and Emperor Spirit, Monkey King Vision, Night Stalker, Keeper of the Light, like all these heroes have had their vision things nerfed over the years. xNova? You get a Reaper Scythe in the end, but again, you're forced to buy back on one of your heroes. I would say for that, I'd say that fight definitely favors Magma, especially considering that they're up right now. Felix goes way too far forward.
Not so safe harbor, eh?
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Impossible.
I don't think so. Not with Mercy behind you. One remnant left, but he's trying to maximize the uses of each one of these. He reuses that one, and lets the Templar Assassin have that last kill. Unfortunately for Somnus in that last team fight, he just wasn't able to be a part of it. Immediately, Templar Assassin just focused him down, made sure that he wasn't able to participate in the team fight. You can see that they barely did any damage. They only like 1k damage in the previous team fight. Necrophos did a great job of cleaning up as well. The Spirit Vessel being completed on the Puck early game meant that even though they ended up giving that kill over to the Necrophos, he wasn't able to heal himself back up. Yeah. And it's possible Somnus is regretting his item build a little bit at this point. Like, BKB is great, but he saved up like 2,400 gold, not going for anything. He's probably going to change his Radiance over to Heaven's Halberd in order to deal with the Templar Assassin, because this is now becoming a serious issue.
Has fallen to the Dire.
It is going their way. So, last couple of team fights, they managed to bring it back. Net worth pretty even at this point. Now 14 to 12. MAGMA, they're looking good now.
Greetings.
I mean, they've got the tools for victory here for sure, as long as they continue to... That was a nice silence there. Kunkka didn't... Somnus didn't line up a 2-second wait time properly on the X-Torrent. But also a nice silence there by Mercy. So he's doing a great job at Ice Spirit. I can see why they ended up picking this Worm 2 games in a row. Are you a fan? Alright. I am. I think he's done a pretty good job as well. Buying back the last team fights so they could finish off the race was definitely something he needed to do. And they fought into these like early BKBs incredibly well too. They wasted the first well, Somnus popped the first BKB. You said a little bit too early, but you know, I think he's just trying to keep himself alive. He was forced out of the second team fight by the Templar Assassin, who just meleeed him down as soon as he popped the BKB. The Razor's first BKB didn't go exactly how we wanted either, so I think doing a great job. Top lane, they don't manage to connect with the Dream Coil, but it doesn't matter.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Somnus hasn't changed his item build yet, by the way. He just about has enough gold for the Sacred Relic, rather than going for this Heaven's Halberd that I mentioned that he might switch over for.
Gold is a great conductor.
Yeah, he buys it. He goes Relic, man. Alrighty. Hard committed to the Radiance now. We'll see if this one ends up working. I think it's a great item, but again, you go through this period where you've got so much unspent gold. You might be able to take a team fight if you have built something else. And this has kind of allowed MAGMA to get back into the game. There's a million different things that have gone wrong, but it is one of them for sure. Well, he'll have this one completed pretty quickly though. Another 500 gold for the Talisman of Evasion. It is pretty effective in these team fights. The burn damage will disable Blink Daggers on several of these heroes that have them. The TA, the Puck, the Dragon Knight. On top of the evasion that it's going to provide your entire team. We'll do mischance on the enemies. As long as he doesn't just get blown up immediately by the TA in these team fights.
Radiant's middle tower.
Because unfortunately the Radiant's going to help you that one.
Radiant
Yeah.
structures are fortified.
It is pretty useful because it gives you flat evasion now, just on the Radiance itself, rather than all being from the burn.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
So
Radiant's middle
TA will miss some of her attacks even with the BKB active.
Painted into a corner.
That's for your impertinence.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Looks like hesitant to go. Yeah, he'll die for this iron.
Plagued creatures. Illusion.
And they're making quick work of this tower as well. The Corrosive Breath, the Desolator, the Grove Bow amplifying the Corrosive Breath damage, so he takes 22 per second instead of 20. Yeah, game changing even.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
And they'll move back to the enemy team's jungle. Take control of this. Aegis is going to tick out another 30 seconds here, so they're probably not crazy about taking a team fight, especially the Templar Assassin sitting solo 1 mana while it ticks out.
Set in stone.
Oh, Viper, he gets caught out. I think they just need to leave him, but Mercy's going to go forward. Wants to try to save him. He's going to get punished for this. He's
Escapes will
yeah, he's fine. Come on, Mercy, walk it off.
Dire's
Yeah.
bottom tower
Oh, they end up connecting with the torrent.
Dire's structures are fortified.
There shall be Shankers
Dire's
by
bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
That was me. What he? That wasn't chat. That was me.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah. He's almost got the BKB now as well, so the Spirit Vessel is not going to save him as much anymore. All right. He's just about got it. Just needs another 100 gold. There it is. It's completed. Then he's got the Lotus Orb that we were talking about earlier queued up as his next item. Once he's got that as well, he's able to dispel like the urns, the silences off onto him, or just people reflect like the Dragon Tail and whatnot. This game's gonna be a lot easier. It's unfortunate that they'd lost 3 heroes in quick succession there on MAGMA though, because it definitely makes the game a little bit harder. Dragon Knight really needs this BKB done for himself in order to sit in the middle of these team fights. I do like his build though. I'm surprised he doesn't run out of mana with this build. I think like Soul Ring plus Wand is kind of necessary for being able to spam out your spells. But really,
Dire are scanning.
oh, they don't manage to. Dude, they've got their 3 core heroes here, and they don't manage to connect with any of them. They walk right past all of them into xNova instead. Thomas is gonna try to take his team fight.
Dire's top tower is under
Yeah,
attack.
and now they're gonna go for this top
Dire's
tier 2 tower.
structures are fortified.
They fortify before they get to it. I guess they want to clear this catapult out and buy themselves a little bit of time. Nick Troophead will be coming in. I don't think they'll be able to take high ground off this though. Not with Dragon Knight coming back up for another 20 seconds.
Radiant's middle tower
He'd just be
is
able to
under
drop
attack.
Fireball in the creep wave and force the enemies back. Yeah, so
Dire's
everybody
top
backs
tower
up
has fallen.
after that one. We're going to see Roche, his
Radiant's
potential
middle
respawn another
tower
5
is under
seconds here.
attack.
I think that one also plays into it. They're going to want to scout this one out for an early respawn.
Bounty!
It's going to be 45 seconds.
Haste!
Radiant's courier has been killed. Radiant's courier has been killed.
monster kill.
Nice dodge. That's going to be able to get out of there, and Chalice does end up finding Mercy down in the bottom lane. Felix might just go down to the Deso. 8 stacks. Let's go. Now goes on Chalice as well, but he's got Ghost Shroud to work with. He doesn't have TP though. He BKBs immediately afterwards. Puck comes down here. Doesn't have Dream Coil to work with.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
The stench of death is upon you.
Really was hoping to find that Necrophos kill there, but the BKB ends up just lasting way too long. Still at 9 seconds there. They turn that one
Radiant's
around.
top tower
The Blair
is
Assassin's
under
thinking that would
attack.
be a free kill. This Necrophos way too far away from the rest of the team, but again, they end up taking too long, end up going to the tier 2 tower. He didn't even have the plate mail completed yet on the Necrophos. It's still too hard for the tier to deal with. I guess you just really need that data list. He's got MKB queued up instead of the data list though, as his next item. I think that's partially to deal with the Radiance on the Kunkka. because again, this gives you 15% evasion, even when you have BKB active on yourself. You get the extra evasion on this one. Do that 7.31 rework. We look at everyone's net worths right now. Templar Assassin at the top, nearly 18,000 net worth on her. Kunkka not far behind, second at 16k. And of course, we see
Dire are scanning.
oh, sorry, repeat that one. I don't think this MKB on TA changes too much. They're gonna go for it regardless.
Deep sea.
Mine.
Yeah, I think that they did see that Roshan is back up now, so both teams are going to be playing around this one, and they're just going to go for it. They know Dragon Knight's dead for another 30 seconds. That's going to be their biggest ability to stall. Viper would love to be able to just drop Nether Toxin inside the pit, but if he walks forward, I'm pretty sure he just... Alright, he does it. I mean, that's risky, man. We saw what happened to the Dragon Knight when he walked forward moments ago. So they stall it out for the DK. I mean, +1 stack to Reaper Sight, man. That's what happened. He's got 33 extra regen per second at the moment. But yeah, they're hanging around the pit right now. Neither team wants to give this one up. Second Roche. Aegis and Egg Shard. Refresher Orb is completed on the Razor. This is going to be the big thing that changes the game at the moment. I mean, you're talking about items that they're waiting for in Magma. I'm not sure there's anything that like makes their team fight significantly easier other than blowing up heroes a little bit faster. And I think you need Daedalus for that on the
Radiant
Templar.
are scanning.
They pop the dragon form as well. Man, it is so important that they initiate on one of the 3 cores, but they just keep on finding supports.
Greet the bird.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
But not mana for it all. I get the feeling of the effects of this Refresher Orb
Radiant's
nerf.
bottom tower is under attack.
He's getting his mana back up at the moment though. KazZ gonna drop
Radiant's top tower is
inside the
under
pit.
attack.
I mean, they'll be forced to play super far back in the corner. And they do have Dream Coil to work with, but
Roshan has fallen into the ring.
Will my labors live on?
yeah. Puck's about to die.
You plagued me long enough.
I mean, things are looking a little bit scary for them for a while, but they managed to bring it back in this last couple of team fights. I think it all started when the Dragon Knight kind of bought the initiation over by the river, like, I don't know, 5 minutes ago. They just lost control of the map at that point. A couple of assassins did their best to kind of push in the mid wave the moment that fight looked a little bit lost, but now 10k net worth advantage to the side of RNG. They're just not getting good initiations on any of these cores. They need to like, they need to somehow blow up either the Kunkka, the Necrophos, or the Razor at the start of these team fights. But the positioning of the Monkey King and the Gripstroke have just been too good. Never been able to get like a proper jump on any of these core heroes and blow them up. Or at least not fast enough anyway. Since you have the Daedalus completed on a Templar Assassin, it'll get easier. Once you get level 25 on Puck and you'll have the Dream Coil Pierce's magic immunity, it'll get a little bit easier. But until then, I'm not sure they can fight into them.
Unseen energy.
Nice.
Again, 9k net with advantage here for the side of RNG. I think you want to stall out this Aegis for as long as possible and work on this Puck getting his level 25. Daedalus has just been completed on the TA now, but fighting the enemy team without buyback, I think is also a little bit scary.
Dire's courier has been killed.
Meanwhile, down the bottom lane, I mean, three heroes hanging around hoping someone comes down here to defend this tower. They're going to have to with two catapults here.
Radiant's bottom
These catapults will take the tower if they don't make a rotation on RNG.
Perfect location.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
But they're focused on Mercy, and so TA decides just to try to shove this one in. You'll have to walk up to the high ground. You'll be so susceptible to getting gone on here. That's what you decide to do.
Structures are fortified. Radiant structures are
Yeah,
fortified.
TA's gonna go for it.
Radiant's bottom tower is
Trying to do
under
the
attack.
race while RNG push the tier 3 tower up in the top lane. But Assassin tries to shove mid in. They force the Necrophos back, and they know that he's gone now, so maybe they look to take a team fight, catch somebody on a Magma, but again, not easy without Puck having this level 25 talent. This is one of the reasons why it got less popular as well. Before you spend 4,200 gold, you can get that BKB piercing Dream Coil in the early game. Now you have to wait until so far in the game until you have this. I mean, again, I think it all comes down to... I'm beating a dead horse here, but I think it comes back down to him getting that level 25 and then them giving him the run around on the map. It's possible that TA changes up her items instead of going for the Swift Blink base for bottom. Just TP out. Get my boy out of here. Dude, Felix is a mad dog. He's not giving up. He gave himself away trying to attack that courier as well. Oh, Mercy? His TP's on up for another 2 seconds. Man, I just ran from bottom lane to top lane. It chased him up.
Nah.
I mean, again, I think it all comes down to... I'm beating a dead horse here, but I think it comes back down to him getting that level 25 and then them giving him the run around on the map. It's possible that TA changes up her items instead of going for the Swift Blink base for bottom. Just TP out.
Greetings.
Get my boy out of here. Dude, Felix is a mad dog. He's not giving up. He gave himself away trying to attack that courier as well. Oh, Mercy? His TP's not up for another 2 seconds. Man, I just ran from bottom lane to top lane. It chased him up there. That was wild. xNova is going to slow down the push here a little bit by dropping the ink spell onto the creep wave, but they continue to try to show up that one again. Again, is buying their time, trying to get Dust as level 25. He's working on Dagon as well. He wants to be a Felix. Yeah, they were just spamming that on the ground there. This game is so difficult for Dust. I feel like if he makes a significant escape, the enemies just win. He might need boots of travel, in fact, so I can TP around the map a little bit more, but Felix's like only game is catching out this puck when he tries to
This'll come in handy.
dodge him. He's got the Orchid, he's got a Yules. It's a game of cat and mouse.
A prize.
What?
Other side of the map, alright, you're TPing in right now on the Necrophos, but Dragon Knight not in position to jump on top of him, hit him with the Dragon Tail. Even then, I think blowing him up is kind of difficult. Dude, this guy's got a Lotus Orb and a Plate Mail. This is like... This is actually such a good build against the TA. It's not displaying his damage block properly because it only has like +2 armor on my screen. Unlucky. Yeah. Blast Ray blows up on Felix's face, so he's not able to get off any of the auto attacks there. Yeah, did a great job at dodging him out the last couple of minutes though. I don't think either team's getting complacent. I think they're both doing a great job at doing exactly what they need to do. I'm just genuinely incredibly impressed with how much MAGMA's clutching all this out though. And they get the top tower. Catapult into pushing that one is they're being given the runaround by Puck. What an annoying hero to deal with, man. Oh, Roche? Alright, his respawn's gonna be almost max time with 3 minutes. I think this does probably favor MAGMA a little bit. Easy jumps forward, finds Chalice, but he can beat up first. He doesn't get the chance to. BKB was on the DK. I think he was trying to drop that onto him, but actually ends up getting leashed there on the DK. He tried to BKB and then TP out immediately, but leashed up there by the Grimstroke, and if going through his magic community. Yep. I mean, they managed to find a kill on a Monkey King before that, and to continuously give them the runaround this game. Things have... I want to like open up the net worth chart real quick, look at win probability. It's actually gone... It stayed pretty static despite how much overwhelming domination RNG have, and that MAGMA can't really fight into them. It's started at like 81% 5 minutes ago, and it's actually dropped a little bit since then. Not much has happened just because how this puck's been dodging. Yeah, just I mean, maybe Divine Rapier on the Templar Assassin. Once you can blow up Necrophos, the Kunkka, or the Razor, things get easier. Like, these heroes have not really gone down this game. They're grouped up like they want to smoke on Magma, and we see what, 45 seconds until this is like basically the max Roshan respawn timer, so both teams are going to be wanting to set up around the pit.
Sails, but good.
Yeah. And now Dash has to go back to doing what he's been doing so far this game, but unfortunately he's got... Oh no. Went back in there. He's trying to stall out this Roshan.
Not so safe, us, eh? To the deep.
And immediately Dust starts shoving in the mid lane, moving to the enemy team jungle, probably gonna go bottom after that, but they're not gonna be able to prevent them from taking this Roche. They don't take it extremely quickly, unfortunately. They have no heroes that are amazing at grabbing it, but they've got enough items that they shouldn't have any trouble actually taking it. It'll take them a little while. Dragon Knight, Templar Assassin will both be back up and able to defend by the time they have this one. Yeah, no buyback on Templar Assassin was kind of an unfortunate result of that previous team fight. If she'd been able to get back into it after grabbing the Razor, I think they might have been able to win that team fight, but everyone has itemized pretty well for the Templar at this point. Like, he's got a Heaven's Halberd and Shiva's Guard. He picked up a Plate Mail immediately after the Lotus Orb on the Necrophos. In fact, he got a Shiva's Guard as well. They're building multiple of these items because it provides you so much armor. So preventing the TF from being able to blow anyone up very quickly in these fights must be as extended as possible.
Immortality.
Overwhelming blink on Razor? You mean Kunkka? Yeah, no one. Yeah. This one, I mean, it'll make it trickier for the enemies to escape, but I think he's just like looking for something to put in another inventory slot at this point. Bottom lane. Oh!
Monster kill.
Not often. Not often do I see this much fun. This game has gone pretty late, 46 minutes. I mean, they haven't had a great way back in, but they've been doing amazing at holding it out. I guess they're waiting for RNG to make some massive mistakes. It's a tricky position to be in. Yeah, I mean, this is essentially how you deal with the pucks, but pushing you around the map is just instantly be able to get in and set the vice him. Unless he's got a Lincoln Sphere, he's not going to be able to dodge that one. He's not going for a Lincoln's. He's going for a Desolator on the puck. I mean, he wants to be able to burst heroes down, I guess.
Radiant structures are fortified. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower has fallen. Dire's top barracks are under attack. Dire's top barracks has fallen. Dire's top barracks has fallen.
Yeah, I mean, all that needed to happen was puck go down. Him being off the map is actually just tragic for Magma. Dust has done incredible this game, but the enemy team has itemized very well to deal with both him and the Templar Assassin. This last tier 2 is the only thing that's going to be able to prevent them from just like going up to the high ground and taking mega creeps from them. Like these tier 2s are actually pretty important. And there it goes.
Bottom tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower has fallen. Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Forgot to crown me.
Oh, they ended up catching the Kunkka.
Lost my sea legs.
I mean, it has been a while since they managed to kill these core heroes. They have very much struggled killing any of the cores in RNG. They don't have buyback on Necropost, like you mentioned. You still have a ton of gold available on the Kunkka, though. But they realized that their backs are against the wall. They ended up losing one of the waves, one of the lanes of racks. It's being pushed in naturally. Oh, they want to be able to get as much off of this as they can. They might just be able to get a single set of racks here. Going for more might be a little bit much, especially with buyback available on Kunkka. They're going to go for it, though. This is incredibly risky. 14 seconds until Necropost. You'll be able to get this, but they might catch you on the way out.
Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack.
I mean, Kunkka's going to buy back immediately after the Necropost gets back up. All right, they managed to do it just enough time to take 2 sets of racks. Ricky, it is still winnable. Kunkka doesn't need to buy back. He's getting closer to his level 30 though, which he'll have the shipped fleet. We can turn to that one. He doesn't go for the Aghanim Scepter or the Refresher Orb though. I feel like it's super clutch to have those at the end of the game, and then you can go Kunkka's Wacky Water World. Puck hasn't ended up buying anything. Puck, thank you for acknowledging the joke eventually. Puck hasn't bought anything. He's sitting on 5.8k net worth. Maybe he's not sure if he needs a Lincoln's instead of this Desolator. Yeah, the interaction between 2 Desos is kind of weird as well. You only get the bonus damage stack if you're the last one to apply the Desolator. So it gives you even less reason to pick one up. But Puck does become a decent right clicker towards the end of the game, especially with the Egg Shard.
Interesting.
Maybe he just has it queued up for the sake of having it queued up. I don't know. They're gonna try to look for something. I mean, they could get Felix here. Yeah. Yeah, this is good. They don't want to walk up into the triangle right now, and they know if they could have gotten Puck there, that would have been amazing. They might get Mercy though.
Double damage.
DD on Razor. Yeah.
Dire's middle tower is under
And
attack.
one Felix buying back to the game there as well. Dragonite, he's not gonna be able to get back into the game here. You still need another 130 gold on the Earth Spear to be able to get back in as well. And Templar Assassin tried to pick up a bounty rune or to get him back in the game, but still not enough. Needs another 120. I'm pretty sure they're just gonna be able to walk down the mid lane.
Dire's middle tower is under
Nothing
attack.
like it.
Yeah, I'm not sure how they fight
Dire
this.
structures are fortified.
Will he buy? He bought a Lincoln Sphere. See, it gets gone on though.